one has to remember as a founder, you can't expect everyone in your staff to have the same persona that you do.
I actually think you can't. I talk to a lot, I'm also an investor and advisor in a lot of businesses, and obviously get a ton of DMs and emails from entrepreneurs. The audacity for you to want somebody who's not compensated in the same way that you are to work the same way that you do is one of the great shocking things that I watch about. Gary, I want them to work as hard as I do. I'm like, give them 50% of the business. It's ludicrous. I've been fascinated by that. I've never had the expectation of I feel like the almost 1,000 people that I work for, which is the other thing you learn very quickly if you're a good leader or entrepreneur or a CEO, is you work for them. They don't work for you, which is why so many of you through your careers struggled with the transition from being a doer to being a manager, because you thought that was the graduation, and it's actually the reverse. That's why people struggle with that. It's crazy to me that people have that audacity or expectation.
I think you raised a really good point about the fact that you work for all your employees. But I do think that there's a way, and you do it, I watched you do it when I'm up at your office. I did the same thing, which is that you can only lead by example. It's the only thing you can do.
But me going at it hard, for me, I think I want to know the context. Everybody's driven by different things. Some people are driven by titles. Some people are driven by finances. Some people are driven by work-life balance. And for me, it's always being on. Today, Sarah wants money. Next week, she falls in love and she wants to spend more time with that person, and so she needs a little time off. In 4 years, somebody that used to work for her now has a bigger title than her. You know, you're just always on. I feel like not only do I have to reverse engineer what they care about, period, I have to be that way in perpetuity while they're with me, because they're gonna have to evolve, they will evolve, and I have to create the foundation for them to be able to navigate. Otherwise, I don't bring value and they have to find an alternative.
But that goes to the point that it is incredibly complex.
Massively.
Look at the roadmap you just drew, and those that lead have to make certain sacrifices to those who don't.